All right, good morning, y'all. Yesterday was an extremely stressful day, but we got our workout in. We got our crumble cookie review. I posted I think 2 TikToks, 3 YouTubes. I really regret doing that rest day the day before. I really, truly regret it because I realized after yesterday being so tired and working out anyway that it just always feels better to work out. I think that's something I learned on this journey already. I had said that in previous videos that it always just feels better to get it done, but I let my mental get the best of me on Sunday and I was lazy. But that won't happen again, okay? That will not happen again. Now, question for the day. We're going white or brown, and this isn't racial. White bread or wheat bread? White rice or brown rice? What do y'all prefer? So it's interesting because when I was growing up, there was a big push that wheat bread and brown rice were a lot healthier for you. And I did not like it. I liked white bread. I liked white rice. And it was being forced upon me. My parents were like, you got to eat this. It's so much better for you. And then I come to find out later that it's not really the case. Yeah, it has a little bit more fiber, maybe a little bit more nutrients. But, I think brown rice, it's like the brown portion of it, the bran can have arsenic in it. And when they process it and turn it to white rice, that's gone. So there's benefits to white rice as well. It's basically the same thing macronutrient wise. And it's easier to digest as well. White bread and white rice is easier to digest. So I happily said to wheat bread and brown rice, and I went back to my old ways, okay? This was a long, long time ago, and I'm so glad it happened. But what do y'all prefer? Because some people like wheat bread and brown rice better, so I'm just curious. What do y'all prefer? Anyway, I got to get ready for work. I got to go down to the DMV this morning, and I'll see y'all later. All right, y'all, so it is lunchtime. I've been kind of complaining about eating this chicken every day. And before, when we were eating out, I was eating chicken every day. It was 3 pieces of chicken. I think I just complain about this because I'm eating this at home too. But this is the, okay, look. This is lunch today. 4, hide my face so it'll focus. Will it focus? Who knows? 4 tacos. It's on extreme wellness tortillas. We got a little bit of Greek yogurt that we're using as sour cream. Of course, this is white meat tenderloin. So super low in calories, super high in protein. I have 4 ounces on each taco. So this is a pound of chicken. I complain about it, just like the butter chicken, but it's delicious every time. I don't know why I'm in this mental rut where I'm like, oh, I don't want to eat the same thing again. Because it really is good. It's good and it's freaking cheap. This is a cheap meal. I need to start pricing the meals out, as well as maybe including the macros and calories and macros on the screen, just for a reference. But yeah, it's just freaking delicious. So I'm gonna tear this up, and I will see y'all later. All right, y'all, so we've made it back home, and I'm extremely sketched out by this tripod. So twice I've dropped this camera here, and both times it's because the little plate on the tripod over time, it loosens up, or the little plate holder. And then when I go, so I'll set up the camera, I'll film something, and then I'll grab the tripod, and the camera just falls off. And just now at the office, well, I say just now, probably about 5 hours ago, I filmed my little lunch sequence, grabbed the tripod, camera fell, danced across the tile, okay? Screen, little flip out screen out and everything. I was certain that I broke this camera. As of right now, the autofocus is working. Everything's working. Even the mic is working. So the mic is actually broken. A piece of it broke off, and the way you unscrew it from the camera, I now can't take it off because that mechanism smashed. So it's stuck on the camera. but it's still working. So we're just gonna keep going, okay? I have a whole separate camera, a different mic that I could use in a worst case scenario, but right now we're good to go. So I'm about to consume the last of the buttered chicken. This is leftover buttered chicken. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heat it up, I'm gonna shred it up, and then I'm gonna make some buttered chicken grilled cheese sandwiches, okay? All right, y'all, so let's talk about this. We're using two different kinds of bread, all right? I switched it up. So we got the Sara Lee Sweet Hawaiian, okay? So it's like a spinoff of the King's Hawaiian, which King's Hawaiian makes their own hamburger buns, but they're literally slider buns. It's ridiculous. They're so small. And then we have the Ora Wheat potato bun, okay? So nothing like a good buttery potato bun. So this actually made me laugh. Okay, this is the Ora Wheat bun, potato bun. You can see it's almost like yellow in color. Smells delicious. The Sara Lee Hawaiian, it literally has cheeks. Do y'all see this? This bread literally has cheeks. Like, look at this. I feel wrong doing this. I don't know why that cut is so deep. One of the rolls I had to throw away because this was actually set. The cheeks were separated. Somebody had already been up in these cheeks, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm doing this like a Five Guys burger. So I'm gonna do the burger inside out, but I do cut off a little bit so that it's nice and aerated all the way through. So I got a bread knife right here, okay? Yeah, autofocus on the camera still working. And actually, let me bring y'all down here to check out the sawing action. All right, y'all, so I could just do it inside out right from the jump, but I am gonna saw off just a little bit of this bread here. And you know what else this does? It reduces the calories, okay? Now I'm still gonna cook the outside. I'm gonna cook the inside of the bun as the outside of the sandwich because it just has a little bit more surface area, okay? And once again, I really don't have to do it, but I'm just gonna saw it off. Just gonna saw off a little layer here. All right, once again, reducing the calories, and it's gonna aerate the sandwich, okay? So we got that with that bun. I'm interested to see how this one goes with the cheeks here. This one won't be perfect because we can't get too deep into these cheeks. Or else the whole bread will fall apart. That's so ridiculous. We'll sample this. Okay. Yeah, it has that sweet vibe to it. And once again, maybe the least necessary step of the process. You probably could just flip these buns inside out, but I like that. I like that. So we got this pan right here full of salted butter, and we're gonna put our bread with the outsides down. I guess it's technically with the insides down. Alright, y'all, so I got a phone call, so I missed a little bit of this process, but what I did was I put a slice of American cheese, white American cheese, reduced fat, which you really can't tell the difference. I put that on each piece of bread. This is going to be the bottom bread that I'm making here. And of course some of it's going to spill over. It's going to be a pretty messy sandwich. And in fact, I should probably just eat a little bit of this buttered chicken on the side. Know your limits, okay? Because this is already going to start spilling over. Okay, now I just take this. I'm going to put that down right there. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to slap it down right there. I'm going to come in with a spatula and just kind of lock it in. When the cheese starts to melt, it'll hold down the shredded chicken a little better. But this is still going to get kind of messy, okay? Alright, so while these monstrosities cook, we're going to eat a little buttered chicken as an appetizer. Look at how beautiful this is, y'all. Look at this. Incredible. This is also incredible. But this is going to be insane. Alright, y'all. So this is about to be freaking crazy. I'm getting so many phone calls. It's been almost impossible to shoot this video. But look at these. Is this autofocusing? I'm just so concerned that the camera doesn't work now because I dropped it. I mean, the mic is like, if y'all see this mic, it's like tilted off to the side. It's stuck on the camera. I can't get it off. I've tried. but I'm pretty sure it's still picking up the audio. How do I even pick this motherfucker up? All right, the Hawaiian bread is a little more, it's easier to pick up. The potato bread's softer. This is gonna be a mess, but y'all look at this. Look at this, y'all. That's unreal. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. So this is what's going down. We got butter chicken on the inside. My face is probably covered in butter chicken. We got the butter chicken, okay? We have the sweet Hawaiian bread. That's one of the things I'm interested to see is the difference in the breads. But the butter chicken, it's like a tomato cream sauce. So it goes perfect with the grilled cheese because a lot of people dunk their grilled cheese in like a tomato soup. And cream is just dairy and cheese is dairy. So it's paired perfectly. I mean, I had to break out the napkins, y'all. All right. I also have a cold, crispy one right here. Man, I can't believe this camera's still working. If y'all would have seen, you gotta understand, the camera body is $2,500. The lens is like $1,500. So we have $4,000. The mic is like $250. The mic is broken. We have like over $4,000 in our hands. It just slides off and literally dances across the tile. It was like pop, 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 pop. It was crazy. And it's working. It's working. I don't know how it's working. Oh, yeah. Wow. All right, let's see if we can pick this fucking... All right. We got a hold on this nose. This is the same sandwich, but with the potato bun. It's amazing how the bread actually changed the sandwich. Both buttered, filled with butter chicken and American cheese. But the sweetness of the Hawaiian bread really comes through. Whereas like the potato, just kind of buttery, like more hardiness of this bun comes through. And I really can't say which one's better. They give different vibes. Like the same exact sandwich, but the different breads changed it. I mean, it made an impact, okay? And ultimately, it's messy because of the sauce, but I'm surprised at how much the cheese binded all the shredded chicken together. I thought I was gonna lose like half the chicken while I was eating this, but it all pretty much stays in the sandwich. So that literally changed my life. That was life-changing. That was life-changing, life-altering. That was incredible. And from like a cooking perspective, there was nothing too technical about it. You know, it's kind of a sloppy, it was almost like a food you'd make when you're stoned, but holy shit. I'm not stoned. So it's not like my perception's skewed and I think it's better than it was. It was immaculate. That was amazing, yo. Holy shit. 10 out of 10. That was, I'm just gonna like, when I turn this camera off, I'm gonna go sit and I'm gonna reflect on what just happened. That's how good that was. Oh my God. But yeah, we gotta hit a back day today. So I'm gonna go kind of give thanks and appreciate this, kind of let it marinate in the stomach for a little while. And once we're nice and digested, we're gonna hit a little back day, okay? All right, y'all, we're getting ready to go to the gym. I have my handy dandy Gila Mix. I'm just kidding. I do have a code with Gila Mix, but I don't ever use them, so I don't promote the code because I can't promote the code for something I don't use. I mean, I could, but what's the point, okay? I use these little red Solo cups to mix my pre-workout. And the reason that we're filming, we normally never film the mixing of the pre-workout, but the reason we're filming it today is because I want to talk to y'all. I'm kind of in a rut with working out right now. So, I guess everyone on the internet wants to pretend like they know you, but unless you've been following me for a while, you really don't know my patterns with working out. Oh, by the way, I'm using Godzilla. Is this focusing on this? And I'm doing a scoop, one singular scoop. It was actually probably like 4/5 of a scoop. It didn't quite top off. This is the blue raspberry flavor. And I like this one because I can do one scoop and have less caffeine and still have an adequate pump. Okay, I'm also using Rise's low. Alright, my memory card ran out of memory there, but I'm using Rise's loaded creatine. And I've expressed before, I think this is pretty much a gimmick product. I think the best bang for your buck is just creatine, a monohydrate, but I had the money to blow. I ended up buying like 6 bottles of it just to see. Why not? You know. But that's what my pre-workout looks like. 1 scoop of this loaded creatine, almost a whole scoop of Rise Godzilla, depending on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I take half a scoop. Sometimes I take 2 scoops. It's whatever, okay? Now, trusty butter knife, and you just stir this up. This is my shaker cup. Pretty revolutionary. Just throw a little bit of powder into the air that I'm probably inhaling. It might not be good for me. Or maybe it is. Who knows? But yeah, the reason I'm starting this video right now is because I haven't really been motivated to hit the weights lately. I've been having a lot of personal stressors going on. After being in court tomorrow morning, it's going to result in at least a hefty fine. Hopefully not any jail time. And I'm pretty consistent. I'm pretty inconsistent with lifting throughout my entire life. This is the most consistent I've ever been. And I finally took a day off the other day. And then that kind of threw me off as well. But I'm going on, this is either day 51 or 52. I'll have to look back on my videos. And I've worked out every day except one, which is crazy. Because normally I work out like 2 days a week. And I'll say I always like the product of working out. Like, I like the way it makes me feel afterwards. I like the pump. I like the endorphins or dopamine or whatever's happening that makes me feel good. But I don't always like going through the motions. A lot of times, like tonight, I really don't want to go. So I'm filming this pre-workout segment right now because this is going to make me want to go. This is going to give me a little bit of a boost to get me out of the door. And then once I'm out the door, I get to the gym. There's nothing else to do but work out. And that's kind of what I was talking about in yesterday's workout video. I was talking about how you just got to get started. Sometimes things seem really overwhelming. If you just like light that initial spark, the fire will ensue. So we just got to get ourselves out the door and we're going to make it happen. But sometimes that getting that spark, you know, you're rubbing the flints together, you can't get that fire started. Sometimes it's an overwhelming task. But as I've found since starting the series, every day that I actually do end up training, no matter how bad I don't want to, I end up feeling better afterwards. So we're going to drink this pre-workout, give it about 10 minutes, hop in the truck, and we're going to head to the gym. It is a back day. We're going to hit some back. We're doing the car talk, the mic'd up gym session. It's going to be pretty sweet, I think, once we get going. All right, y'all. So somehow I still don't know how this camera's still working. Dropped it earlier. The mic smashed to pieces, but I listened to the video back that I recorded earlier and it's still picking up audio. It's still autofocusing. It's crazy, the durability of this camera. But we're at the gym. We're gonna do a little back day. And I said I wasn't gonna go hard, but I think I lied. Because I gotta get out of this rut, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, and just like that, the workout's done. And I gotta say, I'm very glad that I came. The moral of the story is I always feel better once I do it. And shit, that lighting's hitting kind of good right now. All right, y'all, so we've made it back home from the gym and we're eating some steak, okay? We've been going strong with the chicken, but the chicken has finally come to an end and we're back on the beef, baby. So we got a sirloin steak. I have this gravy that I made, I don't even know how long ago, the last time I had steak. And I have this leftover rice right here. So I'm gonna deglaze this steak pan with the gravy. We're gonna layer those flavors and then I'm gonna cook the rice in the double beef gravy. Double beef gravy in full effect. And see, when it's leftover rice, we make it like fried rice. We got the fats from the steak, the gravy, we let kind of rehydrate the rice, and then the steak fries. Like after the water's evaporated from the gravy, the steak fries in the leftover steak fat. It's incredible. All right, so I don't know what happened, y'all, but the steak is super rare. Okay, which I don't mind. You can overcook steak, you can't undercook it. Yeah, it's delicious, but it is like hardly cooked at all. And I felt like I was overcooking it. Like I seared it, okay, on both sides, and I felt like it was good to go. Then I put it in the air fryer on the bake setting, and I wanted to put it at 250, but I put it at like 325, and I forgot about it while I was doing the rice. So I was panicked that I overcooked this thing, and it's hardly cooked at all. So I don't know. Maybe the pre is throwing off my perception of time because I was in some kind of vortex where it felt like I was cooking this steak for like 20 minutes. But judging by the looks of this, it looks like seared tuna. It looks like it was like 30 seconds on each side. Anyway, it is still delicious. Let's try this, what I'll call fried rice and gravy. Okay, we got a bite right here. That's incredible. That is incredible. The texture of the rice is different. If you have leftover rice and it kind of fries in oil with the gravy soaked into it, it's like a rice that's been brined in gravy and then fried. It's incredible. It's incredible. It has a ton of beef flavor because I deglazed the steak pan with the already existing beef gravy. There was a ton of onions in there. It's amazing. Now this should be the last thing I eat tonight, but there's no guarantees. Now this should be the last thing I eat tonight, but there's no guarantees. Oh, fuck. Now this should be the last thing I eat tonight, but there's no guarantees. So I'll see y'all later.